Bags and faggots. I'm back. I'm sorry it's taking a bit long to make all of these games and make all of these recordings. But not only do I have a full-time job, but the only time that's left goes either in lifting my own weights or enjoying this fucking incredibly wonderful lab. I don't know who made this lab, but this lab is fucking incredible. I think this might be my favorite lab ever. This one, the mercenary lab, and the ship one, where you keep the entire map is shaped in the form of a ship. I think these three are my favorites, with this one being the best. I think I like this map the best because I don't think it really plays like an Uncharted game. It's almost like another game, in Uncharted. So that's why I like this map a lot. Anyways, let's begin with the tips and tricks and shit. What the fuck? I can't even talk. Let's start off with the first one, with the absolute basic one, which is not really a tip or a trick, because if you've been playing Uncharted 2 or Uncharted 3 for a long enough time, you already know what wall bouncing and wall bang grenades are. Basically, you just hit the cover, you set off the timer, and nobody can throw the grenades back, and the opponent has to die. So that's what the wall bang is. The wall bangs in this map, not really so useful, except for when somebody goes for the big grenades, the mega bombs or the cluster bombs. That's pretty much the only time that the wall bang is useful. They have these 6 small pieces of cover in the middle of the map, almost where the net should be. But if I've had like 300 kills, I don't think even one of those 300 kills have been because of those net bouncing things. So I really feel that those pieces of cover are like an absolute waste. Don't be trying to wall bounce your grenade off of those small pieces of cover. You can always wall bounce across the map, where the mega bomb and the cluster bomb spawns. You pretty much always get someone on the other on that side. So that's pretty much it. That's the basic tip. Let's start off with the actual tips. And you know what? Before that, I'm just gonna finish off with the boosters. There are 3 boosters that can be upgraded instantly and so fast in this lab. There are regeneration. I've never used it. I bought the regeneration for the first time in the 5th legacy, and I upgraded it all the way to level 3 in just fucking 3 matches. So one would be regeneration, the other one would be explosive shell expert, because you get like fire in the hole for, I don't know, one out of every 4 or 5 kills you get like a fire in the hole, so that's pretty easy. And the best booster for this map, for this game, like in this lab, is of course explosive expert. It requires frag him, so no matter how many kills you get, like every 3rd kill that you get in this lab, you're definitely going to get a frag him. So these are the 3 best boosters in this lab, and that's the one you should be trying to upgrade right now, because that's gonna it's gonna help you a lot with maybe the final tip that I'm gonna give you in this video. So now that we're done with the boosters, let's fix up the first thing about this lab. It's the sensitivity. Make sure that your sensitivity is all the way up. It's completely up, because as you must have already noticed, and you're gonna see from the rest of my gameplay, pretty much all the grenades that you want to throw are almost all the way up into the screen, all the way up, or just maybe a tad bit lower than that. Depending on where you are on the map, you press L1, you take your right joystick all the way up, or just a tad bit down, and then you release the grenade. So the aiming sensitivity, if you have it on full, you save like an easy, let's say half a second, maybe even 0.6 seconds or so, and the number of grenades that you're going to throw in this match are fucking ridiculous. So just think about it. You might even save like a whole minute in the game. So make sure that your sensitivity is all the way up to full. That's the way you throw the grenade. Of course, I just explained it. It's all the way up, because wall bouncing is not really as useful in this map as opposed to the rest of the game. If you throw all the way up, by the time it reaches down, the timer basically sets off by itself. So there's no way that somebody can throw the grenade back. So that's the way you need to be throwing all of these grenades, and especially all the big cluster bomb and the mega bomb grenades. Make sure that nobody can throw your mega bomb or cluster bomb back. I've seen a lot of people who just go up, get the mega bomb or the cluster bomb, and they just throw it right at the feet of the people. So if anybody is a half decent player, they just need to press triangle at the right moment, and they get your power weapon basically, and they completely destroy your team, because now your team can't throw it back. So make sure you throw it all the way up into the air. Another thing that you're going to notice in this map, and in this gameplay itself, stand towards the front middle of the map, but a little bit towards the front, so people keep throwing short grenades, you know, short distance grenades, and you can throw each and every one of them back. Now, I don't know why people do it, because I've been getting an insane amount of kills with these throwback grenades. And you can notice that I think I reached from my fury to my rage doing nothing but throwback grenades. The amount of kills that you can get by doing those throwback kills is ridiculous, because now the opponent cannot throw the grenade back. So it's almost a guaranteed kill. It's like you aim at their feet, but this time without a timer and without a throwback option. So that's where the throwback grenades come in. The exact opposite thing, if you're on the opposite side, you need to make sure that you don't throw the short grenades, and you definitely don't throw like a special bomb right at their feet, because if they throw like a special bomb or like a mega bomb or a cluster bomb and it comes at your feet, you try and, if you're close to it, make sure that you run into it so that you can throw it away. You might die once, but if you throw it back, not only do you not die and you save the rest of your team, but you get like 5 or 6 kills right off the bat. So if you can throw the special bomb away, please make sure that you do. Another way to get to save yourself basically from all of these mega bombs and the cluster bomb, especially the cluster bomb, is I've noticed that if you keep jumping into a wall, I don't know how this works, I don't know the mechanics of this thing, but if you keep jumping into a wall, for some reason the grenades don't really damage you as much as they should. So unless the cluster bomb is like pretty much at your feet, if you keep jumping into a wall, you might just be able to save yourself. So do try and do that. My final tip about this lab would really be, it's create your own cluster bomb. How do you do that? You use team save for yourself so that you don't get distracted, you don't fall down. But you make sure that your first booster is explosive expert on level 3. Right off the bat, if you have explosive expert on level 3, you get 3 grenades. You add a paid booster grenade, explosive expert to that, you get like 4 grenades. You pick up all 4 grenades around you. You throw them all up into the air, 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side, and while you're doing that, if you just strafe left or right, I'm sure you're going to pick up 1 or maybe even 2 or maybe even 3 more grenades. So just imagine, you can now throw 7 grenades in one go. If 2 of them on the left, 2 of them on the right, and let's say 3 of them in the middle, there is literally no place the opponent team can go in order to save themselves. You are guaranteed you're going to try and get, you can maybe get like a connect 4 or 5 out of life. So that would be the final tip really, just create your own cluster bomb. If at all there is a final tip that I could make, it would actually be, just enjoy the game. Because it's no secret, this game is fucking retarded and it's fucking unpredictable. So even if you try and throw some grenades back, there's more often than not during mid animation the grenade's gonna like go off in your hand. If you and another teammate of yours try and throw the grenade back, either none of you can throw it back or he will throw it back. That's the safest thing if he throws it back, or neither one of you is going to throw it back, or even the grenade's just going to lag out, it's just going to stay there. So lagged out grenades are a pain in the ass because their timer always seems to be going off. They always seem to be making that sound but going off, but they never do, so you just get really confused. So, and of course then you have the grenades that kill you from fucking nowhere, like they might be across the map away from you, but you still manage to die. So never take those kinds of kills seriously. Just take this game, just chill out with this game. It's not really a serious part of Uncharted 3 plus your KD or nothing. It doesn't count. So just enjoy this lab. I did, and I really love this lab. I have to say the fact that I got a Rampant in this game it's nothing but really lucky. Of course I threw the grenades right, but the rest of it was pretty much all luck. So I hope you guys enjoyed those tips. I hope they help you in improving your gameplay in this map. Please do leave some comments or some feedback below so that I know that I'm helping you guys out. So there you go, 31 and 3 and 2 assists, or is it 7 assists? I think it's 2 assists. That's pretty good. Alright guys, see you in the next game. Bye.